Hi, I'm Kathryn Yarborough, and this is the Waking Up with Kathryn show. And today what's up for me is that I'm aware of a habit that I have that keeps me from being awake. And it also, I'm aware of it from another perspective, which is the manifestation perspective. One of the reasons why we're not all awake is because we've developed habits of being or patterns of ways of doing. And so a habit is any kind of repetitive thought pattern, emotional pattern, relationship pattern, or behavior that we do without consciousness, and we do it over and over and over again. And so what happens is we develop neural grooves, and the neural grooves has us go back into the habit and the behavior or the thought or the feeling or the relationship pattern over and over and over again because there's a groove, so we go back to the groove. And so what we want to do on this journey of awakening is to basically ungroove ourselves or unhabit, like get out of the habits. So we may have things that seem to be good habits, like brushing our teeth. Of course, brushing our teeth is a really great thing to do for oral hygiene. However, if we're doing it in a way that we're unconscious from an awakened perspective, then I would say that's, let's wake up. Let's be aware when we're brushing our teeth. A really cool thing to do is to change hands that you're using when you're brushing your teeth. If you typically brush your teeth with your right hand, brush your teeth with your left hand sometimes. Hum while you're brushing your teeth. Stand on one foot while you're brushing your teeth. Do different things. So if you have habits that you're not conscious of really present with when you're doing it, do some things to sort of break it up so you can actually sense and feel what you're doing. So however, it is true that some of the things that we do repetitively, like brushing our teeth and other things like that, are really useful things to do. But there are things, and I would say that any habit, including the good things, any habit keeps us out of the present moment. And awakening is about being here in the present moment. So there are some things that are really hard to, some habits that are really hard to break. I mean, clearly, that's what all addictions are about. So one of the things that I'm aware of today, and this is why I'm talking about it today, is a pattern of behavior, a way of being that I seem to just, I keep noticing that I've been doing this. And I notice it because it has to do with the relationship between my perception of abundance and my self-care. So as an entrepreneur, it's very easy for me to focus on work. In fact, I love focusing on work. Even this is a thing that I'm doing for work. This is in a sense, it's a marketing tool. It's helping me build relationships with people, in a sense, helping people get to know who I am, so that, if there's a service or product that I have out there that you'd be interested in, you are more likely going to get it because you know me, maybe like me, and trust me. So I love working on work. It's really a lot of fun. And I have this habitual thought or perception that I'm not abundant enough. And so I keep creating it so that I'm, in a sense, not abundant enough. And part of that pattern is, well, since I'm not abundant enough, I need to work on work more, which means I shouldn't take the time to either do spiritual practice or to exercise, and I need to just work on work. And there's this sort of like work thing that I guess it would be sort of like being a workaholic. So that's the thing that I'm really aware of right now, and I'm aware of it because physically for the last few days I haven't exercised, and after I don't exercise for a few days, I start to feel kind of icky. And so I'm like annoyed with myself on the one hand, and yet feel this sense of birthing with webinars that want to come out, and it's like I want to get clear about that. I'm creating partnerships with people. I want to look at that. I want to work on that. I want to get this stuff out, and I want to provide these services. But I'm aware that all of that is both a habit that's keeping me out of the present moment, this sort of pattern that happens. And I'm also aware from a manifestation perspective that as I imagine, when I imagine being abundant, I'm present, I'm relaxed, I'm exercising or doing self-care of my physical body on a regular basis. You know, I feel good. So I know from a manifestation perspective that this habit that I'm in of work, 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 work is not what it's like as a person who's completely abundant. So, and I know that in order to manifest anything, we have to think, act, and speak as if we are that person. So if I want to manifest being this abundant person, then I need to exercise regularly. But I have something inside of me, even as I say that right now. I know it's logical, I understand it, but something inside of me goes, no, I don't want to do that. So what I've decided to do is next week, Monday through Friday, in this Waking Up with Kathryn show, I'm going to take apart different pieces of this pattern or this habit, and I'm going to look at them and I'm going to share this process with my viewers. And so we're going to get to look at it from why am I doing this? What are the ways that I work with this sort of a thing with myself and with my clients? You'll get to see some of those things. So that's what's going to happen next week. We're going to look at how to get unstuck and possibly, hopefully, break a habit. I'm Kathryn.